The defense is a dream for a lot of us. We see it from the outside as civilian, and we know it's a dream world for us. But as a defense officer yourself, are there certain moments in your experience that you had which forever stay with you as those moments that make you so proud to be a part
Absolutely. There
of?
are many, many moments. I would say I'll start with the training because a few moments I'll pick up from different points in life. When I was in the academy, I definitely gave you say, no, you run for their lives. We have a cross country every week. Week long training happens, and on Sundays morning, cross country happens. Then candidates, male candidates, women candidates, everybody is going together. And I used to be the first amongst the women, that is given. But I also used to leave at least 70, 80, even 100 male candidates behind me. They would be probably 15, 20 boys ahead of who won, and the rest of the boys were behind me. People took it, I don't know for what reason they took it as some kind of offense. The seniors of those boys used to give them punishment. Anybody is coming after Vijaya will have the rest of the day completely. Those days are, you keep rolling or do grass cutting or doing floor polishing. And they are small punishment, but the people really used to probably hate me. They would say, please don't. Last week, you let me go before you. So that was one fun moment. For some reason, boys used to fear that if I come after Vijaya, it doesn't matter. They don't want to come first, second, or their benchmark has become Vijaya. If you come after Vijaya, then you have it for the rest of your Sunday is spoiled. Otherwise, after the cross country, they let us go outside the campus for a liberty. You want it, go, you can just go out and roam around on campus. Otherwise, we are locked up inside the academy. So there that free outing would get jeopardized. So that was one fun moment I still recall. And secondly, a few moments, we used to go for camps once in a while. That camps is it's basically testing your endurance and resilience and both mental and physical. So you would go as a group of sailors together. So that time we went for 15 odd kilometers of walk with all the gadgets and equipment, etc. And then you would go camp and stay there for 2, 3 days in the jungle, live minimalist and do some exercises, events, team building activities, and so on and so forth. We will, and then come back. So when we were going like that once, there were many sailors who could not really, cope up with the physical stress, physical fitness. I used to help them, saying, "Okay, you give me your luggage, whatever they're carrying. You're not able to walk, so give me your luggage. I will carry it." And then I mean, when you look back, it was a nice thing, good thing to do to help others. But I'm happy that my physical fitness was so good that I could help people. So these are some moments which makes me feel good about being fit as a girl at a power even more than some of the men, because you are entering a male fashion society, you can't be a delicate Dani, right? And then say that you treat me softly. So that's not a soft place. It's a rough place to be. You have to be there. That's another moment I feel proud of. And another interesting thing is, and I was also daredevil and without thinking, I would just go for things that probably some people will get scared of. There's a exercise called every now and then there are naval exercises happen on board ships also. While we were not posted on board ships, we were allowed to sail during the day trip. There's an exercise called jack stay. Then when they fire the missiles, they make the formations in a war situation. How do ships make formations for the fight and enemy and so on and so forth. All those war exercises are dummy war exercises are done annually once. So we were part of that exercise once. At that point in time, they needed volunteers to participate in an exercise called jack stay. Jack stay is if one ship is impacted by a hit of missile or anything, that means that ship will ultimately sink in after some time. There's a leakage or there's some defect or it's got hit. So at that time, another ship has to go and rescue people from the first people and then, if possible, material. So for that, the other ship, one ship would be going at some speed, the impacted ship, and the rescue ship would come and go alongside, and both have to go. The rescue ship has to go at the same speed, same direction. in the 0.00 degrees of direction also. They have to go along the ship and they throw a line from this ship to that other ship. And people have to, like you do the zip line. Now you do it in the outbound activity. You do a zip line from one ship to the other ship, high seas, in the middle of the sea that you are doing. It's not that the ground, if you fall down, you will be rescued. At that high speed, two ships are going, you are hanging and coming from one ship to the other ship. So they asked for volunteers who would like to experience this. A lot of people were very, very scared because there is no support. You are just hanging onto the zip line. And if your hands shiver and shake and you fall down, and this exercise happens at the rear side of the ship. If by chance you fall, the propellers behind. Okay. So the chances of getting rescued would be less. Okay, unless you are really, really lucky. So I opted for it and I went. Of course, my legs were shaking. There is no doubt about it. But you can't show your fear in front of men. That's the quality of officer, whether you are a male officer or a female officer. Officers lead men in that army nomenclature. You have to lead by example. You have to show courage. So, chalo, jo ho jayega, chalo, go from this side. So I opted for it, and still, when I look back and think, I said, will I be able to do it again? Maybe, probably not. But fun. That was one moment that I really cherished. Another thing is, I got the chance to march in the Republic Day parade. When we were the first batch, like I said, 92, we joined, and 1993, they announced that one of new 22 people would be marching on the Rajpath. So I thought I was a natural choice, being first. While classroom, I'm not the best. I'm maybe one of the top 5, top 10, whatever. But outdoor, nobody can beat me, be it swimming, be it parade, be it cross country. Outside, I was kind of undisputed winner. So I thought I was a natural choice for that, this thing. And I kept reading my books, but I got shattered when I was not selected. For a simple reason, yes, that was a little bit of a cosmetic decision also, because they needed somebody taller than me to fit in that framework. There are on Rajpath, if you see, everybody would be the same height and it goes as one body, 144 contingent comprised of 144 men and 2, 3 officers in the front. They all look like they are walking together. It's not 44 individuals, it's one contingent. So probably they wanted somebody who was 2, 3 inches taller than me and who will fit in that. Training can be given. Their perspective is they can be trained, but you needed somebody to fit in that framework. And it was a serious setback for me, but nevertheless, I didn't want to give up. I could not be the first one to march on the Rajpath, but ultimately I was the third one to march. So see, I never gave up. I wanted to march on Rajpath, and I continued that dream, and I marched on Rajpath in 1995. 1993 was the first lady who marched. So you sometimes setbacks that teaches you to deal with your setbacks. Everything may not happen the way you want to, you dream, and you should get shattered or lose sight of, but keep trying. It will happen eventually. Someday it will happen.